This is the 185th Taiku in the Babylonian Talmud, according to the book written by Rabbi Aharon Yoshua Pessin called Taiku. It's a compilation of all the unresolved and unanswered questions in the Babylonian Talmud. This is the 185th. I started from the first one, which was back in June of this year, June 20th, and which went each one by one. So here we are, 185 days later, December 21st, and it's got the same numbers as the daf that it's on, Sanhedrin 112a. Same numbers as December 21st, which is, I like to look at these little details. But anyway, the 185th Taiku appears in Tractate Sanhedrin, page 112a, by Rav Chisda. By Rav Chisda, Behemas Yirani Dachas Mahu, Disis Haneba Shechita, Netara Bide Nevela, Lefi Cherev, Amachman Lo Ishna Shachat Mishchat, Lo Ishna Kal Miktal, Lo Dilma, Kevin Shachat Mahanya La Shechita, Mai Taiku. Rav Chisda raises a dilemma with regard to the animal of an idolatrous city. It's known in Hebrew as an Ir Hanidachat, or Ir Hanidachas. An animal of an idolatrous city. What is the law? Is ritual slaughter effective, at least in purifying it from the ritual impurity of an unslaughtered animal carcass? That's an interesting case. Okay, there's the idolatrous city. The law is that you have to kill everything in it, burn the city down, and wipe out the whole city. But let's just say an animal from that city somehow got away or was taken out of the city and was slaughtered in a ritually proper, kosher way. So the law was fulfilled, it was killed. And the question that the Gemara, the Talmud, wants to know is, does that ritual slaughter, is it effective in ritual slaughter? Does it take away the ritual impurity of an animal carcass or animal? I imagine there's some kind of impurity that comes from an animal from an idolatrous city. If the animals of the city are killed but not ritually slaughtered, they are impure with the impurity of a carcass and transmit impurity by means of contact as well as if they are lifted. Will the ritual slaughter of those animals prevent the transmission of that impurity? Okay. So it's not for eating, but it's just simply for removal of the transmission of impurity. Is it so that, since the merciful one states, and its animals with the edge of the sword, indicating that it's no different if one ritually slaughtered the animal? I mean, if you slaughter an animal, it's kind of like with the edge of the sword, right? Can be. That's what they're considering here now. The animal, and it is no different than if one killed the animal in another way. Its status is that of a carcass, and it transmits impurity. Or perhaps, since one ritually slaughtered the animal, ritual slaughter is effective. What's the law? So what is it? So the answer is, the dilemma shall stand unresolved. And to be absolutely honest, it will probably never come into practical use, from my view. Because in Ir Nidachas, I don't think it ever happened. A true halachic Ir Nidachas, meaning an idolatrous city, it's why the Torah says it. It's a good question, but if you want to go deeper than the pshat, meaning the simple explanation is it's a complete city that is idolatrous. Everyone in that city is idolatrous. I mean, I don't know how they measure that, but they find out somehow. The law is you have to burn the city down and kill everything in it. Okay. So here they want to know is if you killed an animal in a proper way, the slaughtering, I think they still would think that you can't eat it. But does it at least take away the impurity of a carcass? and maybe they would consider eating it too. I mean, they didn't talk about that here, but I'm thinking, it seems to me that they would even concede that, forget about the eating, just does it take away impurity. So I think this will never come up. It never has come up. It never will come up. It's pretty clear. I mean, because an idolatrous city, who would enforce it? I mean, you might have idolatrous cities in I was thinking like Haiti or something. I mean, I don't know. There's a lot of voodoo stuff there. Was everyone involved in it? I don't know. What's the law? I mean, how do you measure that every single person is involved? Anyway, the point is that I don't know if this will ever be even when after Messiah comes, I don't think this will ever be an issue. But the law, the tradition is that this is an unresolved question, and then we'll get the answer regardless. Even if it's not practical, we'll still get the answer. And so that's what. So that's the 185th Taiku found in Tractate Sanhedrin. I actually remember learning it this year. It was back in April time. I want to say April, like mid-April. I want to say. Yeah, we were in Sanhedrin in 98, March 25th. So 112 would probably be like mid-April. Yeah, I do remember this one. Okay.